Hi there, Leo. Healing Grasshopper here to do your monthly March reading, 2026. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Is this ours? Okay. It's important to note that your sun sign is important to follow, but there are other signs that are just as important and will bring you more clarity, um, which are your Moon, Rising, and North Node. Your Rising and North Node, especially, in my opinion. So you should also follow those. If you don't know what those are, you can find plenty of websites that'll calculate it for you for free. Just Google it. Um, Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, lots of court cards and major arcana this month. It's a significant month. Okay, look at all these wands. Hold on, guys. Can you clarify Five of Wands? Okay, actually, before we do that, why don't I just let you in on this? Ace of Wands is spirit coming in to offer you a game plan here, helping you with whatever you're dealing with in this month. The Knight of Wands is um, the fire inside of you, your motivation. And then the Five of Wands is it's nicknamed the conflict card, but it's not really conflict. It's like a few notches below conflict. This is more, sometimes it is, but most of the time you would more call this like the sparring card, the the debate card, the competition card. None of these people here are trying to kill each other. They all have kind of playful faces on. It's not like, her, I'm gonna kill you. It's just like, kind of giggly playtime in a playground type fighting. Um, so this just represents your interaction with others in some way. This can be competition, like business competition. This could be co-workers, neighbors. One more, please. Page of Wands. Okay. So I was just looking for clarification. Maybe I did it too early here. We've got the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. What this is saying is that once you release your rigid views, you will know how to proceed. Four of Pentacles is like the Scrooge card, the penny pinching, micromanaging type energy. So it can represent rigid in your actions and it can be rigid in your thinking. So look, this is coming out for the Five of Wands, which is your interaction with other people. So there's a call here, Leo, to not be so rigid in your thinking and in your action towards others. It's kind of like, I don't care what they think. I don't care what they say. I want, they may want XYZ, but I'm doing ABC. And that's it. I don't want to hear anything about, like very rigid and closed minded. Um, and we can all be this way, and it depends on what this is about. This is can be something you're very passionate about, and but it's like if you can take the time to see things differently and be as flexible as you can, you will better see a way through this situation. Page of Wands is about beginnings, and wands are action, beginning to act, right? It's like you're at a loggerheads here, but your flexible thinking will see your way out of it. So let's see what else we got. The Chariot. Are we reversed? No. Yeah. There's definitely something that you are trying to get off the ground and move towards. This could be something like a business where the other people, your partners or the other people that you're starting this business with have one idea, you have another. You could be fighting with a landlord, that kind of thing where you have a clear vision on what you want and where you want to go, but someone else has a different idea here. The Eight of Cups. This is about moving away from what doesn't serve you and being convinced that there's something better for you elsewhere. And it's in the middle of your reading here. That's interesting. Let's see what the next card is. How that energy fits in here, I'm gonna find out in a moment. Hmm. Not reversed. Okay. Okay. So the Lovers under the Five of Wands. This is pointing to a karmic situation that you're in. This is not about romance. The Lovers is a card of two people or people in general. It shows two people. It doesn't necessarily have to be two people. It's some kind of interaction that you're having with someone else um, that the universe has placed you in to grow in some way, to learn. Um, so there's a lesson that you're supposed to learn here. So let's take a pause in this situation, Leo, and check in with Spirit because Spirit's here. Okay. Spirit is really like, hey, Leo, trying to get your attention. Okay. So you've got to check in with spirit and be like, Spirit, what am I doing wrong? Why am I in this situation? What am I supposed to learn here? Because spirit is trying to help you with that and tell you. So just ask for that help. Because right now you're trying to force a certain direction that isn't working for you. Look at the Four of Pentacles again. Reversed, no, in this order, right? Okay. Emperor. Okay. So this is reminding you, Leo, that you are the CEO in your own life. And I really feel like the Emperor is talking about the Four of Pentacles here. It's like the universe does want you to re examine your position in this interaction, but no one at all is asking you to relinquish your power, is what they're saying. Don't feel like changing your position means weakness because a good leader, a great leader, knows how to admit that he's wrong, right? Because this is upright. If it was here, it would really be like, oh, you're being a terrible tyrant. Um, right? And that would be someone not admitting that they're wrong. Um, I don't think, Leo, that you're being that tyrannical here, but I do feel like there's kind of an energy of barking up the wrong tree kind of thing where you just have to stop and assess things and think to yourself, like, wait, is maybe what they're talking about over here? Maybe it's not 100% right, but maybe there's truth to what they're saying. And maybe I should just assess this. It doesn't mean that I 100% have to go with what they're talking about, but maybe we can compromise in some way, right? So that everyone can get what they want. That's what a really good emperor would do. So, and there's no relinquishing or um yeah, like letting go of any of your dignity here. So let's not hold on to whatever idea this is uh, for pride's sake, because it's not going to serve anyone. Um, the Fool. Oh, I forgot to address the Nine of Cups. Right. So the Fool is taking the leap of faith towards what you want. And it's next to the Emperor. It's like, stepping into your power. All right, Leo. There is an energy here or a suggestion to take on energies that are very like open and free and full of faith. Okay. The Eight of Cups is a man who is walking away from something that served him to some degree because they're upright cups, but he knows that there's something better out there. So he's going to walk out into the great beyond to find it, is what this is. And it's next to the chariot. So it's like, go get it. This is absolute support. Um, and like it's under the Ace of Wands here. It's almost this is very much like Spirit saying, we know that you want to move on and we support you. You don't have to walk, get in the car, kind of thing. I know that's kind of simplistic, but it's kind of like that. Like the universe is backing you here, but the universe wants you to understand that you are weighing yourself down by being this rigid. You should be, especially in this position in your life of starting out fresh, you should be more open minded, right? Be open to suggestions. Be open to other people's opinions. It doesn't mean that you have to be agreeable to absolutely everything that everyone says, but you at least have to, um, well, you don't have to, but it would serve you to be open to them and um, consider things instead of shutting things down right away. Like, no, that's wrong. I know better. Like, if, that's not going to serve you well. We need one more, please. One more, please, Spirit. The outcome card, please. Justice. Okay. All right, Leo. This is saying again, to be fair. And I know some of you, I feel a little bit of resistance. Some of you are kind of annoyed at me. Like, but Grasshopper, you don't know what this person said or what they're doing. You're telling me to say yes to this. Listen, nobody's saying that, you know, you're a bad person or a bully, you're wrong about everything. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that there are some things that you might be missing because you're right now too absorbed in your own thoughts in your own head, and that you need to pay attention to what other people are talking about. That's all I'm saying. And consider what they're really saying, like fully consider it. That's all. Um, Clarity? He already really got clarity. Advice? Higher self? Sacred destiny? We have ask your guides. Sonia Choker. Sonia Shoket's got really great decks, by the way. You should check them out if you like to read. This one. Epiphany, higher self. Wow. It never gets old. So appropriate. Epiphany. Okay. I keep saying that there's something you're missing because you're too wrapped up in your head right now. It doesn't make you a bad person. It happens. We all do that at some point. By the way, especially, whoops, is this horse too? No. Okay. Especially Leo. When you're in this mode, you're motivated to move on to something better. You can be very, very focused, right? Very focused. But to the point where you're like unmovable, you know? Um, Now let's go back over here. The debate or conflict or whatever this is, you being rigid in your thinking or relinquishing the rigidity, right? And in just stopping and assessing, like I said, being more open-minded, you will start the action. You will be able to start the action, right? This is saying the same thing, Epiphany. In being more flexible and listening to others and being fair, you will come to realize some things. You will come to an epiphany. Okay, Leo? So congratulations on um, carving a new path for yourself. Keep going. Just remember, you're not an island. There are other people in your life. And other people are sent into your life for different reasons too. Let's not forget the lovers. Some people are there to teach you things. Some people are there to deliver messages. So let's take each person seriously as they move into your life because they could be there to really bring something good into your life that you may be missing. I'm looking forward to hearing from you in the comment section. I answer every single comment with enthusiasm, with glee. Okay, if you want to tell me how this resonates, questions, suggestions, anything you want to talk about, please talk to me. Tell me what's on your mind. Don't hold back. Um, Please hit the like and subscribe button. If you're subscribed already, thank you so much for your support. You helped me get to my milestone of 1,000 subscribers. So thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. But even if you think you are subscribed, please take a quick look for me because some of you will find that you're not subscribed. So please do go ahead and click that subscribe and like button. They are quick gestures that cost you nothing and really does a lot to help me out and helps the channel grow. And don't forget to click the notification bell because I'm always putting out new videos. But you don't have to wait for the notifications either. If you think of me, come have a peek at the channel and see if there's anything new for you to watch because most of the time there will be. I post every day. Okay? Um, if you're really inclined to helping this channel, you can share this channel with whomever you feel might benefit from it or might enjoy it. That would help out a lot. The other thing is the playlist. I have a lot of them made. Choose one, set it to autoplay, and have it on as background noise as you go about your daily tasks and as you're winding down in bed and even sleeping. Because watch hours are what a small channel like this one needs to grow and thrive. Okay, Leo? Enjoy your month. I will speak to you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.